Friends, Twitch chatters and beyond, we are playing Remothered Red Nun's Legacy, the demo for this game specifically. This is the third and apparently final game in the Remothered trilogy. No one thought that this game was ever going to come out because there was a few development issues and whatnot, but here it comes. This is the demo. This was available only for a limited time, so chances are if you're watching this VOD or you're watching this on YouTube, this demo is no longer available. However, it is available as of the time of recording, and so we shall begin. Let's check it out. The story so far. For 14 months, Susan and Angelo have searched tirelessly for their missing daughter, Agatha. When all hope is lost, an anonymous recording leads them to the abandoned Ashman Villa. I remember the name Ashman. But the villa isn't empty. Something prowls through its rooms. Metronomes drag Susan into strange visions where she hears her daughter's terrified voice. When she opens her eyes again, night has fallen. What happened to Agatha? I don't know, is it Agatha or is it Agatha? But either way. Okay, it begins. Ooh, it's a bit dark.
Oh, my head. Oh, fuck.
Okay, it's a little choppy, but I think it's smoothing out a little bit. I might bump up the brightness a smidge. Just a bit dark for me, personally. Already hitting us with a fuck, straight out the gate. Okay, that's a bit better. Right, it begins. Let's see. Circle to crouch. Let's see what every button does. Just for saving. Fabulous. Don't understand why she is... Why am I playing a video game? I know, I'm mostly here to yap, aren't I? 9 months have passed since the disappearance of 7-year-old Agatha Travato, and the case remains tragically unresolved. Agatha vanished alongside 4 other children during what authorities described as a coordinated abduction. While the bodies of the other victims were discovered days later, Agatha was never found. Her mother, Susan Harper, I believe that's us, continued to appeal publicly for answers, refusing to abandon hope. I know she's out there, she stated. Despite extensive searches and multiple leads, no arrests have been made. Further disheartening is the fact that the crimes closely resembles a series of homicides that occurred decades ago. That case, too, was never solved. Though hope may dwindle, our hearts go out to all those impacted by this senseless tragedy. Okay, looks like real people there. Looks like real people. So another thing to note about this is that while the original 2 Remothered games were created and directed and developed, they were led by Chris Darrell, who then went on to create By Sweet Carol. This game does not have any of his involvement. So this is the first and only Remothered so far that does not have the original creator's involvement.
Who the hell was that?
The Red Nun. So I'm interested to see, will we notice his presence gone here? What'll it be like? You know? Defense item. Use when a stalker grabs you, mash A to break free. Sure. Okay, so all the mechanics are still there. Obviously, for anyone who isn't familiar with Remothered, it plays much like a clock tower. You don't really fight. It's all about running and hiding.
This place is a nightmare. I need to go find help.
Healing, lovely. Equip it with LB, prepared. Equip it with LB. Okay, right, I'll figure that out when I need to. I'm full health, right, okay, so I can't do anything anyway.
A door with a compass rose on it. I wonder what's inside. I should unlock it. Maybe I can find a key?
This is only a really tiny thing, but I kind of wish you didn't have to hold to open up the This is very minor, but I kind of wish you didn't have to hold to open up the drawers and stuff like that. I feel like a simple tap would do the trick. But that's very minor. That's just that, and also that's just mostly a personal preference thing, to be honest with you. Before we go in there... Huh! She breaks out into the run. She does a little bit of a wobble. Maybe there's a setting? Let us confirm. Run type, press 1 time. Let's go with hold. Subtitles, tutorials. No, there doesn't seem to be anything. That's okay. That's alright. We'll make do. Yo, Jagged Bubbles, the 22 months at tier 2. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Much appreciated. Welcome on in. Thank you, thank you. How are you on this day? Yeah, I must be quiet, but also I must verbalize all of my thoughts out loud. Gotta feel that drawer opening. A pine cone? Oh, right. Okay, throw an item to lure them. Interesting. Okay, yeah, makes sense. A pine cone in the middle of this place, though? Could be an accessibility, you think so? Let's have a quick look. Pause on focus lost, subtitle colors. That's more to do with, like, color schemes and whatnot. That's alright. Have you gotten to Remothered Broken Porcelain? I still haven't. Yeah, I did a video on both the Remothered games, Savage, yeah. I did a video on Remothered Tormented Fathers and Broken Porcelain. Overall, I like Broken Porcelain. I think it's visually and mechanically, it's much more interesting than Tormented Fathers. But the story is a mess. Undeniably. The novice's hypnosis is progressing nicely. Soon, she will return. And it's all in Italian as well. Cool. I know Chris Darrell is Italian. I'm going to assume that Storemind Games, the developers of this, are also Italian. I think Chris Darrell is a better game director. He might benefit from having other people involved around the game. Yeah, I'm interested to see, I can understand the disappointment, but I'm interested to see how they manage with this. This mosaic is beautiful. It is, you're right. Indeed. For a second I thought they used the same model from the Quiet Place game. She kind of looks like Tormented Souls 2's Caroline. Oh, really? Oh yeah, Tormented Souls 2, you're right. Hey Red Nun, did you know that I gotta be quiet or else I'm gonna alert you to my location? Huh. Funny how that works. Healing? We'll take it. We will take it. Let's just save again. Yeah, like, see, I think this is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't think... Like, I go up to something like this, I instinctively tap. But the fact that it's like, oh, right, I have to hold it. It's very minor. It's very minor. But it's just a little thing that it's like, do we need to do that, though? I could see that getting a bit tiring. But it's okay. It is very minor. Someone watching a lot of nun movies, most of which are Italian, and somehow...
The front door. I need to find a way to open it.
Not surprised with Italians being involved in the game with nun in the title.
Angelo. Oh God, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool setting. Ooh, screwdriver? Yeah, that seems a little bit more, good in a pinch. Villa Ashman. Yes, I remember the Ashmans in the previous Remothered games. Don't ask me on the specifics of the story. It's been quite a while. It's been about 3 years since I did that Remothered video, so do not ask me on the specifics. But I remember them being important characters. Presume that's a stronger heal, maybe? Is the game still dark for you guys? It's always going to be dark for me because of the big lights I have on, but if it's still too dark, do give me a shout and I can bump up the brightness a smidge more. Scissors! Clock tower. Is this a door? I've never seen anything like it. You've seen darker? Okay, it does the job. That's the main thing. It does the job.
What the hell? Why would someone put a metronome in a cage?
Because to be fair, if the game is just meant to be dark, I don't exactly want to tamper with that either. You like the art in this game? Very bonita? Very bonita. think they wanted the button holding to be a choice if being chased and stuff, but it can be a bit tiring. That's true, Ink, indeed. I understand it in that regard, for sure. I feel like the whole thing is just a bit too short to add tension. Yeah, you think it should be longer for the sake of tension? I hear you. Okay, let's keep going this way. A bit of, the visuals seem to stutter a little bit if you move quickly. But again, remember, this is a demo, it's a playtest. So, you know, if there's issues arising in this, I would imagine they'll be ironed out before release. How are you liking the demo? We just started J-Rex, so I don't have too many thoughts just yet, but it looks pretty. I can say that much. It looks very pretty. It's a pretty looking game. Hello, J-Rex. How you doing? Appropriately dark? Good. Good. Good to know. Okay. Hello.
The Ashmans. This was their house. Who were they?
Oh, that's a woman. Oh, excuse me. Marta Ashman. Gloria Ashman. I remember her name again. But don't ask me on the specifics beyond that. I do remember this guy, though. Stefano. He was in Broken Porcelain. The Ashmans were more relevant in Broken Porcelain, to my knowledge. Yeah.
I think something might be missing.
I will take that key, though. Compass Rose key. A dusty key with a Compass Rose carved into it. It's your birthday today! Yo! Happy birthday, J-Rex! Any special plans? Gonna do anything fun, or just gonna chill out? Fabulous. Have a great birthday. Yo, Watch a Goblin. How we doing? Is it fair to say that I noticed the first Remothered was pretty quiet with its protagonist, but after Broken Porcelain they talk a lot? Yeah, you're probably right, yeah. It's unfortunately, it's just kind of a video game thing, isn't it? Yeah. Boris Ashman. And Familia Ashman, the Ashman family. Speaking of shock value writing, I do remember there being quite a bit of it with the Ashmans in Broken Porcelain. Indeed. Date illegible except for 1963, in what locals are calling the greatest tragedy since World War II raged more than a decade ago. Authorities have confirmed that another child, name withheld for the family's privacy, has gone missing. That makes 5 children kidnapped in less than a month. Mayor Basilio called this a crisis that cannot be ignored, and passed a mandatory curfew for everyone below the age of 18. Until this devil is brought to justice, says Mayor Basilio, there is no measure too extreme, no curfew too early, if it means our children are kept safe. Boris Ashman, a pillar in the community and longtime benefactor to Mayor Basilio, said that he would personally fund a unit made up of civilians to help the police track down this kidnapper. The police are working tirelessly, there is no doubt about that, stated Ashman. But unfortunately, all their efforts just aren't enough. If I can play a small part in catching this monster and returning these children to their families, then it will be money well spent. Worse than World War II is a very, Did it say worse than World War II? Oh no, the greatest tragedy since World War II. That is a intense thing to say. Okay, wonder what the purpose of this is. Is there a puzzle? Is there going to be a puzzle involving this mirror, I wonder? What is the purpose of this? Okay. Right, so I'll remember this. But we did get a... What did we pick up again? Where's the item menu? Compass, rose keys, dusty key. Yeah, I remember a compass, yeah, okay. Yo, Pixel Moth, how you doing? Howdy, howdy. Welcome on in. Not to imply that the, 6 children going missing isn't any less of a tragedy, just... It's quite a tall claim to say that it's... as severe as that, I wonder. Ladies! That's what happens to backseaters around here, damn right. Hey, yikes! Pinata cult.
Oh my god. I can't let her see me.
The audio in that cutscene was very cool.
Scrub him off, scrub him off.
Scrub him off? I enjoyed the rising audio, the kind of the voices, the harmonies going on. That was pretty creepy. What does she mean, scrub him off? Who are you talking about? That looks like a woman to me, but I'm not quite sure. The choir was pretty dope indeed. I'm kind of scared. I kind of wish I could save before proceeding. Oh yeah, it's the way she's stretching and arching her back there. That doesn't look comfortable. I'm scared! It's okay, Salacious. I'm here for you. To do with sin? Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's the main character said it, and I don't believe she's a nun, but it's okay. We'll see where it goes. Let's try the throwing mechanic. Okay. Oh! Oh, I thought she was gonna... Oh, okay.
The last time I used a metronome, I heard Agatha. But this one's locked in a cage.
Interesting. I thought she was gonna... Oh my god.
Maybe there's
I thought she would go to the source of where it shattered. But no, she came over to where I was. That's, not what I was expecting.
No one's there. So why do I still feel his fingers through my shirt?
Hello, Van Buren. How you doing? She's a novice, yeah. Yeah, are you guys enjoying the flopping sound of her feet? Shit. Oh, okay. She heard me there. Oh, excuse me, I thought it was the main character said scrub him off, but no, I guess it would be it was the nun said this, right? Okay. Right, okay, that changes it. That changes it. Fair enough. Yeah, I got a bit mixed up on who was saying what, to be honest with you. That's okay. Okay, now we need to find the door regarding the door with the compass or whatever. The concrete slappers are out, baby. And they're loud. Now where... Ooh. Okay, she's gone over there. I'm trying to remember where that door was. I know the exact door. I think it's back towards the entrance of the area. Throw salt at her? I'm sure that would work, Allie. No, you're good, Noir. I think you were spot on. We might, if I get further along, I might intentionally start a chase because I want to hear the music and I want to see what a chase is like, to be honest. Sound design solid. Solid audio. Ah, it's this door, wasn't it? Hmm. Here we are. Okay. Hopefully we're safe in here. Ooh, a weapon. Makeshift weapons. A last resort that can help you create space. Use them to stop enemies briefly, create space, and find a chance to run and hide. Press to... Ah, wow, okay. Cool. Cool. Press RT to strike or LT to block attacks. Weapons are fragile. Weapons are fragile. Each strike and blocked attack reduces weapon durability. If a weapon breaks, you'll be in serious trouble. Make sure to check your inventory before taking a risk. Sure. Okay. Trying to remember if there was weapons like this in the previous games. There was things to protect yourself with, but I don't know if there was an out-and-out weapon that you could hang on to. Oh well. Boris Ashman honoured among Sicily's finest. At last night's ceremony celebrating Sicily's finest minds and entrepreneurs, oh fuck. Oh Jesus Christ, okay. I had a feeling she was in the room with me. Shit.
Where did you go? Fucking staring at me like that! I'll peel off your skin for what you did to me!
I didn't do shit to you, Diva. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh shit. Oh damn, they can block? Holy moly. Fuck. Oh my god, go, go, go! Okay, my health is also regenerating when I'm hiding. That's interesting. Okay, so the combat is quite clunky, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's clunky in the sense of, it's not really... It doesn't empower you very much. I wouldn't say that I felt very, in control. And I actually don't mind that, because I feel... I was a bit worried, when I saw that, there was combat in this, because I was like, oh, doesn't that kind of, eliminate the clock tower inspiration? You can protect yourself, but it's not necessarily helping you a lot. I wouldn't say it gives you an upper hand much. It's a last resort, that's it exactly. Stealth first kind of game is nice. Yes, exactly. The way to avoid having to do that combat at all is just remain stealthing. Yeah, I thought, oh man, I wasn't expecting her to parry me back. That was wild. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, she didn't seem to follow. Was not expecting homegirl to parry. Right. Let's try to get back into that room. Now we know she'll come in there, so I have to be super alert.
So much death. Why would anyone display this?
That's what I also think about taxidermy. I'm with you, Diva. A painting of a sunlit countryside. Agatha loved running through tall grass. Okay, I can hear her coming back again. Can't tell if she's on the other side of this. Whereabouts is she? Was she just on the other side of the wall, or...? Yeah, nun's got hands. Okay, let's see her come into this room. I mean, it's a sick outfit. I'd cosplay as the nun. Here she is. Let's see what route she takes. You can learn a lot about a person by the amount of dead animals they have on display in their house. Really tells you something, huh? Oh yeah, that's interesting. The health only heals up to a point. It only goes to about 40%. That is interesting. Okay, so you can't just regenerate health an insane amount. Interesting. Okay. I'm kind of fucking with these mechanics, not gonna lie to you guys. Kind of fucking with these mechanics.
Scrap him off, scrap him off.
Thanks for the company. Gonna watch the rest in the VOD. Take it easy, Cyrenex. Have a wonderful day. Hope work treats you well. Thanks for hanging with us. See you very soon. Too many of us will have conflicting feelings with our Catholic guilt. No nun cosplay? That's the trick. Just... I'm not a Catholic, so I don't know anything about that. Ayo! Hey. Could never be me. Yeah, get out of here, lady. Alright, out we get. Right, let's try read that article real quick. Last night's ceremony celebrating Sicily's finest minds and entrepreneurs, Boris Ashman stood out as a symbol of vision and determination. As self-made industrialist, Ashman transformed opportunity into legacy through relentless ambition. Okay, you just really don't want me to read that, do you? God fucking damn it. Okay. I just want to read the note! Oh. Oh, she just left again. Yeah, I'm a California girly, born and bred. Yet beyond business, he is known for his seemingly boundless philanthropy. I think she opened the door to check and then just walked away. Interesting. He can often be found hosting charities and benefits alongside his wife, Marta Ashman. From food banks to artistic grants, the Ashmans are firm believers in giving back to their community. This generous spirit is rooted in Boris's unwavering devotion to his family. Boris himself explained, "I think about what would become of Marta and my children if they didn't have me to provide for them. I pray that someone would show them the same generosity that I showed others. Running a successful business and having a generous spirit do not often go hand in hand. But Borish, okay, misspelling there, they spelled it B-O-R-I-S-H, Ashman proves such a pairing is not only achievable, but a moral imperative." If I'm remembering correctly, oh wait, that's Boris Ashman. I'm thinking, I know Stefano Ashman is in Broken Porcelain. He's an asshole, if I remember correctly. But Boris, I presume, is his dad? A painting of a rhino resting under a tree. When this is over, I could rest for years. Indeed you could. Another key. Library key. Okay. Lovely area design. Lovely environments. Big fan of how detailed the environments are. Gorgeous. Very pretty. Is this just so that you could... What's the point of this mechanic, I wonder? I can't confidently say. Yeah. Ah, she's here. Yeah, the am I serving mechanic. Critical mechanic in a horror game.
His hands all over me.
She's waiting in the doorway, faking you out every time she hears the rustle of paper, and it's working. It's working. I'm sure the choice of Faust on that book I just looked at specifically has no bearings. I'm not confident who Faust is. I've heard that name, but I'm not fully confident. So I didn't comment on it, but I did recognize the name. You need to look good. You need to look good even when you're running for your life.
Still feel it.
Okay, lady, I'm gonna need you to hurry up. Get out of here. Is there a map? Oh, there was a map, but I don't think I took it with me. Maybe get a nun disguise later? That would be kind of sick. It's basically the OG making a pact with the devil story. Interesting. Okay. Yo, Crusader with a 24-month, 2 full years! Let's get it! Thank you very much, Crusader. Much appreciated, my friend.
His hands all over me.
Thank you, thank you! How are you doing today? Hi. Thank you very much. Can you hurry up? Oh my god, lady. Ah, okay, she's leaving now. Out you get. Get out of here, bucko. Thank you.
Scrub him off, scrub him off.
A painting of a pyramid and some birds reminds me of my honeymoon. More healing. Oh, she's back in? Jesus. Fuck, if she comes around the corner, I'm screwed. Or not. Got your ass. Got your ass. Did I even look in here yet? I don't know. Don't know if I need to. Your honeymoon's in Egypt? Quite a nice honeymoon, to be honest with you. Not bad at all. Library. Let's have her. Books. We are there, so we just gotta go through the door right next to us and left around the corner. Oh, Jesus, sorry. Calm down, Susan. Oh, fuck! That got me, dude. Nice. The old classic.
Christ.
The old classic, make you go up and interact with the door, but then an enemy suddenly appears trick. It gets me every time. And that one part of Silent Hill 2 remake gets me as well. The part when you go out a doorway, I think, on the roof of the hospital, and then Pyramid Head just appears suddenly, gets me without fail. They lure you into a sense of comfort, and then they hit you with a sudden appearance. To be fair, I jump even if just a person approaches me quickly in real life. I'm quite jumpy with that stuff anyway. So, you know what? No wonder it got me. Projector's old, but still seems to work, but slides are missing. Okay, slides it is. Safe combination of the month. Okay, I'll grab a picture of this. I presume this is important. Safe combination. Count bird flower, count hill chair, and count red yellow. Okay. Why did she leave? Interesting. Are they being controlled in some capacity? Wait, you almost leapt out of your chair? Glad it wasn't just me. Oh yeah, when you're listening to music or something and someone approaches you because you're so invested in your ears, what your ears are hearing. Its movement is suddenly so much scarier. Yeah. Yeah, the movements were a little bit marionette-esque. Marionette-esque, even. I sent her there, not for faith, not for salvation. I sent her there for silence, to preserve her name. What happened in this house should have been judged, but I chose blindness. I chose my son. I chose reputation over truth. And I buried her alive among strangers as if distance could erase what was done. What Stefano did to her, to his sister. I do remember Stefano did some not very good things to his sister. Now the convent is ash. They say no one survived, and it's all my fault. If there is a God, he will not forgive me, nor should he. A father is meant to protect his child. I fed mine to the flames. She's in here, isn't she? Oh gosh, she's coming upstairs. I remember this lore. Yeah. Groom figurine. I remember that a convent was burnt to ash. But the why and the how is escaping me. Where is she? Oh gosh, she's actually advancing quite quickly. Slot then to the music box, indeed, Goblin. Very true, I almost forgot about that. You're stronger than me for being able to read that handwriting?
Scrub him off, scrub him off.
The grippers are coming. Can you guys see them? You seen the grippers? The little piggy wiggies? That's alright, off you go. Desperately hoping this tiny figure of a man becomes a comedic relief sidekick character. Oh, you're killing me. Yeah, I hope so too. Rightio. Okay, let's try this door here. Is that a door? Yeah. Nice. Oh. Where the hell are we now? Ah, okay, we're in the balcony above previous areas. I see. Cool. I'm having a weird day. How long have you been playing Tango? We've only been playing 35 minutes, according to my OBS. Sorry to hear you're not having a great day. Welcome on in, Janeko. Welcome, welcome. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Oh, those are just... Ah, those connect back downstairs, you say. What the fuck? These cocoons are like concrete. There's no way I can break them? There's cocoons now? Excuse me? Cocoons? Alright. Ugh. Oh, well, moths and all that, I suppose. Guess it's not that strange now that I think about it. What should we do here, tiny husband? There was a room... Was it that one over there with all the paintings? Fuck it, I'm gonna run. It was this room, wasn't it? This is the one that had the music thing. The music box. There you go. Homegrown nuns fresh out of cocoons. They're free-range nuns, yeah. Yo, Chizuru, how you doing? Dove's medal. A medal with doves engraved on it. Mm-hmm. Hi. I don't know what I would need those for. Metal. So not long enough for like a 24. Oh, okay. I got you, Janeko. I'm gotcha. No worries. Hopefully we can bring up the vibes a little bit. You can hang out around here. Hopefully we can help a little bit. I'm sorry, though. Biblioteca. Did I check here? Locked from the other side? Alright. A medal. Doves engraved on it. Miss getting the demo. Was excited when I saw her streaming in it, and I'm excited.
No. Someone locked me in here.
Oh shit. Oh damn, okay. Awkward. Excited when I saw her streaming, excited for the- Oh yeah, these are getting remastered. I forgot about that. Glad the dev came- Wait, Chris Darrell is involved in this again? Am I understanding that correctly? I must have missed that news, if that is true. You think so? Yeah, I wonder. I haven't heard any news about it, but I've also not explicitly been keeping up, so... Maybe you're right. He isn't with Stormind anymore, though, I do know that much. Oh! Oh, damn, okay, fair enough. I thought that could have been a doorknob. No, it's still a medal. Okay, well, it's probably somewhere up here, then. We need to use it somewhere up here. The female figure has been beheaded. That's unsettling. God fucking damn it, dude. Ow! That's a bad fall! That's a nasty fall. Ouch! Could have broken something, Queen.
Fuck. Your every breath agony just like you made mine.
Fuck, Lol. Awkward. Her back was shattered like porcelain.
Watching me. Always fucking watching me.
Once again, betrayed our blind trust of doors. That's exactly what happened. It's working like a charm on me.
It didn't save me.
Diva, I didn't have shit to do with whatever happened here. Nice rug, to be fair. Yo, Will, thank you for the 3-stream streak. Hello, friend. Let's try going upstairs again. I presume, because we got jump attacked there, that means we were going the right direction. Had to miss the first couple of minutes. Is this a convent, church, or a fancy house? Because it's either way decorated for a convent or wire than... I'm pretty sure it's a convent? No, wait, hang on. No. It's the Ashman's house? If anyone remembers that from the intro, I'm actually blanking right now. Is it somewhere along here? A letter? Here? Where? Here, there, and everywhere? Well, I think we've read all the letters available to us somewhere. Whoa, fucking hell. Alright, calm down, girl. It's the concrete cocoon convent. Rolls off the tongue. Handwritten pamphlet for the stage play Faust. Okay. Interesting. That's very cute, the way that it's only her eyes. That's very adorable. Still wonder what these mirrors are for. We'll find out, I presume. Oh, I actually lost some health from that too, hang on. Oh, there you go, there's the healing anyway. Cool. Cordially invited to Marta Ashman's big birthday benefit. What? A black tie birthday bash to benefit homeless youth? A cause near and dear to Marta's heart. She requests you leave the gifts at home, but bring those checkbooks. April 23rd at the Ashman Villa. I see. Shit, she's coming upstairs, isn't she? Future enemy type that you can't directly look at, you think? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Scared of them, but also feeling bad for them because they've clearly gone through some shit. I remember there being lore regarding a convent in the original game, indeed. So, I actually thought it was quite interesting that this game is going to touch upon that, because it was mostly just something you heard about, but didn't explore much in the other Remothered games. Also, hello, Arcade. Hello. Gorgeous environment indeed, whatever the building's meant to be, it's gorgeous. Marta Ashman passed away this morning, only a few days after her husband, Boris Ashman. The tragedy of the Rosso Gallo farm, I remember all these words, continues. The future of the Ashman family tree lies in the hands of his firstborn son Stefano, 34 years old, in broken porcelain. Pictures of Marta Ashman, Boris, Gloria and Stefano. December 13th, 1971. Not only was business activity suspended due to a pending investigation following a confirmed intentional poisoning of the nuns of the convent and residents at the Rosso Gallo farm with a highly dangerous parasite, but the tragedy continues. Marta Ashman passed away this morning, only a few days after her husband, Boris Ashman, reported that Marta Ashman died of natural causes. I can hear those stompers anywhere. Or not. The couple had claimed to be completely unaware of the terrible experiences led by their business partners Felton and Gallo, who were devoted to creating a more effective prototype of the dangerous drug known as phenoxyl. The experiments were conducted in secrecy by Professor A.E. Wyman, who took his own life, only last illegible. The future of the Ashman family tree lies in the hands of his firstborn son Stefano after his sister Gloria, a nun, was one of the victims of the fire that engulfed the Cristo Morente convent and the plantation just days after they got. Yeah, that's all Remothered 1 and 2 stuff. Right. We can't really do much up here. So clearly we need this this item downstairs. Take it easy, Steampunk. Thanks for chilling. Maybe here? Ah, exactly here. Excellent. That's it? Alright. Remothered Red Nun's Legacy. Enjoying the nightmare? Wishlist Remothered Red Nun's Legacy on Steam. Okay. That's it. That's all there is to see. There's more? Continue? Oh! Oh, there is more. Okay. Hypnosis powers. Delving... Wait, why did they drop that there, then, huh? Access the collective consciousness to hear voices from the past. How do I click that? Does it let me click? No? I don't want to, there's an option to skip, I don't want to skip. Oh wait, there's more! Okay, I don't actually know how you want me to... Oh.
This place again.
Oh.
Something's changed. Like I can feel.
Oh, there
this
is more.
place.
Okay.
No. Hear this place.
Why did they do that? Why did they make it look like the demo was over? Okay, hang on. No, we'll play ball. We'll play ball. Okay. I hate it here. I fucking hate it here. I don't know these women, and I don't want to. With their stupid fucking red outfits and their love for a god that doesn't exist. And if God does exist, that's even worse, because it means he stood by and watched, just like Mom and Dad. Dad was always going to favor Stefano, but Mom promised to protect me. Instead, she sent me here. I'm going to presume Gloria wrote this. The nuns call me their sister, but they're not my family. I have no family. Not anymore. The end of demo fake out? That's unusual. Retrocognition reveals invisible memories from the past. Retrace your steps following the Wait, no, let me read that. Oh, shit. Okay.
Shown alone. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm Sister Viola. You must be Sister Gloria. I wanted to welcome you to your new home and...
Home? This is a prison. I've been locked away. And for what? I did nothing wrong. I didn't make him grab me and hold me down and... But here I am, because my parents are fucking cowards. So tell me, how could this ever be my home?
I don't know how I did that, but those voices were... I think they were from someone else's memory.
Indeed. Oh wow, this is pretty. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Sister Viola. Custodes Passionis Christi. Locked. Okay. Could have been the nun. I wonder is... I presume... yeah, because... Was that Gloria? Hard to know. Hard to know, I wonder. Or is there some kind of shared consciousness thing going on with the nuns? I don't know. What? Oh, I didn't actually see it. What was that? Her shoulder was in the way. Shit! Damn. Yo, Cookie, thank you very much for the 38 months. Thank you, my friend. Goodness, that's a long time. Thank you very much. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Hello to you. Sister Matilda. Ah, the red nuns. Must have been the wind. Hive mind nuns? Maybe? Hello, Jeshibu. How you doing? Are these real paintings, or are they just...
These flowers are beautiful, but the branches are everywhere. The door won't open.
Indeed. Yeah, this is just a demo, Cookie. Yeah, this is only a demo. The game's not out for another month or two, I believe. But this demo is limited time available.
Do we always have to wear these stupid costumes?
They're not costumes, Sister Gloria. They're our uniforms. Signs of our faith.
Sister Viola, I've been to enough theater to know a costume when I see one. It's not real. Like any picture or painting. It doesn't change what's behind the picture.
Behind the picture? What do you mean?
This red habit doesn't tell anyone who I am, or what I've been through, or what he did to me. Or the fact that I have something I don't want growing inside me, all because he...
Who? Who did this to you?
Stefano Ashman. My brother.
This is all stuff that was established in Broken Porcelain, and it looks like this game is going to explore it further, in which case that is a very distressing topic to approach. I hope they handle it well. That's all I'll say. I hope it is handled well.
That picture, I think something's changed.
Which picture now? This one. Oh. Oh, indeed. Mysterious fluid.
Here, Sister Gloria. Drink this.
What is it?
Ginger tea. It helps with the morning sickness. At least, it helped with mine.
Wait. Viola, you were...
Yes, with my little Isabel. She would be 5 now.
Would?
I blamed myself. The Red Nuns cared for me when I thought all I deserved was death. Now we will care for you, and your little one.
Thank you.
Could I use that on the vines, perhaps? Yes, I can.
What the... This room wasn't here before.
Mother Superior. Mother Superior, I must tell you something quite urgent. It is regarding Sister Gloria. Recently she's been feeling ill, especially in the mornings. Today my fears were confirmed. She is pregnant. She does not know. I do not wish to cause her distress, but before long the truth will be undeniable. What do we do? How do we help her? I know it's your decision to make, but if you will permit me to speak my mind, she is one of us now. Yes, that means she is devoted to the church, but it also means that we are devoted to each other. It is our responsibility to care for her and her child. Please forgive me if I spoke out of turn. Thank you, as always, for your patience and guidance, Sister Viola. How does her being pregnant make her one of you? Or was she implying there that because they're going to care for her, that will sway her to now be a nun? You know, almost out of gratitude or something?
lies with it. You shall kill the woman and the animal. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood is upon them.
Interesting. Can a game that uses disgust for entertainment handle tough topics to people's general satisfaction? I mean, games and media and art in general are allowed to explore distressing themes. I don't think there should be a hard rule against it. It's just you do have a responsibility when you make that kind of art to do it well. And ideally not use things for shock value, something that the Remothered franchise has done in the past. But given that this is developed by different people, a different team, to my understanding, there is potential for them to right this wrong. So we'll see. Okay. A woman should not lie with an animal. Woman should not lie with it. Is there a picture of an animal, perhaps? Snake? I don't know if it's actually an out-and-out different team, but Chris Darrell does not have any involvement in this project. The creator of the original, the writer of the original, does not have any involvement in this, so it is being written by different people. I know that much. Animal. The blood is upon them. There's blood was the last mention in that. Am I just meant to go by the chronology of what she says there? I would say heart is the last picture, perhaps? Put to death was the middle thing mentioned here. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Yeah, so she just said that in order. Woman sleeps or lays with any animal, she's put to death, and the blood is upon her. Okay, you just had to do it in order. I see. Okay.
I didn't hear Agatha this time. Where is she? Where the fuck is my little girl?
There were metronomes in the previous games as well. I remember, if I'm remembering correctly, the metronome was used to brainwash characters. And unrelated, they were also used as a healing point, if I'm remembering. No, that was mirrors. I believe they were used for brainwashing purposes. But they've not explicitly said in this game yet what the point of them is. Again, I'm going off my memory from games I played about 3 years ago now, so apologies if I'm getting details wrong.
I'm just so lucky. No, we're so lucky. We'll say our vows. Mount Etna will erupt. And that bitch will die. It's a dream come true. Your presence here is the most precious gift you could have given me.
Oh, damn. Gnarly.
Here comes the bride.
Damn. Okay, this is actually the ending, I presume? This is actually the end of the demo. It looks more like it. Looks more like it. Alright, okay. That was pretty cool. I'm fucking with this, guys. I'm fucking with this. Yeah, so it's using lore established. They touch upon the the convent that was burned to the ground in Tormented Fathers, the first game, the first Remothered. And they touched upon the troubling relationship between Stefano and Gloria in Broken Porcelain, the second game. And it kind of looks like, if I'm understanding correctly, it looks like this game is going to combine that lore and develop it further. Or at the very least, it's tackling both topics and going further with it. Like I said, my only hope is that with the Stefano and Gloria storyline, that they tackle it with, you know, the maturity it deserves. You're basically touching upon, I don't even want to say it out loud, you know what I'm getting at. They're touching on some very heavy things with that. And again, Remothered is a series that has touched on similar topics before and maybe not done it the best. In some regards, sometimes relying on shock value for these topics. It would be great if Red Nun's Legacy does not do the same. I'm not, like, I think the fact that it's being written by different people, means that they're going to approach it differently, right? That could be a good thing, it could also be a bad thing. So we can only reserve judgment till we play it, right? But, from the demo, I think this looks pretty solid, man. I liked the mechanics. A lot of them are returning mechanics from the previous game, but they feel a bit more refined. There's some new mechanics in there. I liked the memory mechanic where we got to hear Gloria's memories. I liked the fact that you can actually kind of fight back, but specifically what I liked is that I like that it doesn't overpower you. You're still incredibly weak, even with the ability to fight back. I think that's good, because if they made it that the weapons were too strong, it isn't really a stalker horror game anymore, right? I like that you can fight back, but it's a last resort. It's a last-ditch attempt. It's not too strong. That was an important balance to strike, and I like that. Graphically looks pretty. Voice acting was solid from what we heard of it. I think if they handle the story topics they're touching upon, if they handle them well, it could be really solid, not gonna lie. It looks like there's a bit of feminine horror going on here. A bit. It looks like there's a lot of feminine horror going on here. You guys know that I like that when it's written well. Yeah. My only thing I wasn't loving was just that you gotta hold the button to open things. I even found during the chase when I had to hop under the couch real quick when I was being chased, I actually found that, because I just assume it to be a tap. I was just like, oh shit, yeah, you have to hold it. I feel like that could be a bit annoying. That would literally be my only feedback, the only thing I noticed. It looks alright, man. It looks solid. This, I think it could be a banger. I'm liking it. And actually, in terms of how it's doling out the story, which was another point of contention with the previous Remothered games, how they paced the story. Again, it's only a demo, so we can't really tell. But I feel like the story beats were doled out decently in this demo. If that's any indicator of the pacing in the final game, that could be a very good sign. Solid. Yeah, I enjoyed this. I will be playing. I will be there.